They might have got a
Yo,
bit motivated for these trash.
yo. It's the No Laces Show. By the fans, for the fans. Y'all know what it is. We're coming at you live. What up, Sean and Marcus? What's the deal?
What's
Well,
happening? We back.
What up? But what happening? We right back at it. It's a bye week, so kind of slow. But we do have a couple things to talk about. Mainly, OU being ranked number 8 right now with the 9-0 start. Um, we got a lot of thoughts on that. We'll get into that here in a minute. But how y'all feeling about just the rankings in general? Like who is the top 4 right now?
I don't
Y'all
know
know.
it.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
I just
no,
know the
no.
Georgia is the best team that I've seen.
Georgia's absolutely the
Do we
best
not
team
know
in the
that?
nation. When you watch, I know Alabama has a loss, but they're absolutely the number 2 team in the nation. They play good ball. They just took an early loss.
And then,
Jesus
like
Christ.
Alabama look vulnerable, Ohio State look vulnerable,
Yeah, I'm not saying that they don't look vulnerable, but when I say they're
Michigan
absolutely
actually
number 2
look
team in the
tough.
nation,
I
I
mean,
think
Michigan
they look.
State.
All right,
Alabama looks
listen. All
better
right.
than any
All right,
Michigan
for
State or
clarity,
Ohio
since
State.
I just other shit. But number 1 is Georgia, number 2 is Alabama, number 3 is Michigan State, number 4 is Oregon, number 5 is Ohio State, number 6 is Cincinnati, number 7 is Michigan, and number 8 is, Bomasuna. All
I
right, so
apologize. I didn't know you were asking what the official rankings were. I thought you were asking how we felt, what we
Yeah.
saw.
how you felt?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that was an official. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
talking about the officials whistle. Like, let's, we
yeah.
got to just take our time. We got to work our way into it. You know what I'm saying? We get there. Um, we get to OU being ranked number 8. You know what I'm saying? How we feel about it. But you say, I remember earlier you said you didn't expect Oregon to jump us. Oh, was that who you was talking about?
Yeah, sure.
I'm talking about, although they do got the one good, nice victory.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
didn't. I just wasn't expecting Oregon to take that big of a jump and jump an undefeated team, especially when you take into account OU has been here before. And when I say we've been here before where we've looked bad either with an undefeated team that looked bad or either a one-loss team that looked bad, and every time we've pulled it out and won the Big 12, and then we're right back in that thing. So when you think about stuff like that, you would think that the voting committee takes that in mind, keeps that in mind when they're making these selections and rankings.
I do want to mind you that it is 4 teams with one loss ranked above OU. 4.
Yeah,
Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State, and Michigan.
but that's what I'm saying. I just didn't expect Oregon to move up because
Why not?
they were
Oregon has the best win probably out of anybody in college football right now.
Pretty much. Now I
You
would
think that win is
I would
bigger than
listen,
the Cincinnati over Notre Dame
I'm more shocked about
Yeah,
hell
or
yeah.
A&M over
Hell
Alabama?
yeah.
yeah.
Well, A&M ain't in there. They not up here. So yeah, that's a bigger win, but they not in the top, 10. So we can't, we ain't got to talk about them.
I
To me,
mean,
that just reflects poorly on Alabama, to be honest with
Ohio State was a top 5 team.
you. Yeah, I'm,
They beat a top 10 team, Notre Dame, but even Michigan State beat Michigan. That's a big win.
what up, Richard Coons? What up,
I don't
Snatcher?
count that win as so big because that's a rivalry game. That can go either way. Both teams can come in.
You
Or
don't
one
count
team
what?
can
Which
come.
one?
The Michigan State over Michigan. I don't think that's such a big win. And I say that
What?
because
Hey, man.
I say that
So you
because you could come in. One team could have came in at 25, and the other one could have came in at number 1, and that would have been no true underdog.
That's like
because
saying,
of
oh,
it's a
you beat
rivalry game.
OSU is not a big win, no matter what. Then
What I'm
so,
saying is,
can we say that?
in a rivalry game, anyone can win. You don't. There's
so
not a
that's
true
even that
underdog.
that's
But
even
usually,
more of a
the best team wins stuff. Usually,
yeah.
I mean, we saw that game. Michigan State wasn't a clear better team. There was some real mistakes made by Michigan that cost them that game.
that's yeah. I mean, we can say that in every loss, though. I mean, like I got you, but I don't know, man.
I don't really get your point on this one, but
That's what I'm saying. Like
because
like
go ahead,
Go ahead.
Shug.
no. I'm saying Michigan is more the shock to being above OU than anybody to me.
Yeah.
If
After the
anything,
loss.
they should be below OU, and I think OU should be number 7. But
Well,
that's as far as I'm gonna go. And I'm
I
not
don't have
gonna,
a problem with the Big Ten because at the end of the day, we all know they're gonna cancel each other out. And the Big Ten has been like here recently. When it comes to the college football playoffs, they've been getting a lot of love on the rankings and stuff. They're always up there. So, like I say, they'll cancel. Michigan State still has to play Ohio State. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Michigan still plays Ohio State also.
Yeah. I think they all three of them is in the same side of the Big Ten, so all three of them got to play each other to get to the Big Ten championship.
So that I mean, them being in the Big Ten and having more ranked teams in that division, I don't think that was a shocker because of the strength of schedule. Because naturally, that I guess in the world believes that the Big Ten is a more strong conference than the Big 12.
hey, put some of that.
And to be quite honest with you, with them having more ranked teams this year, you would have to agree with that.
So 2 undefeated teams played against each other. Is it like a big game or whoever win that game? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't.
What 2 teams you talking about?
Michigan and Michigan State.
That's a huge game. I don't know what show I'm talking about.
Yeah, they was both undefeated, bro.
But all I'm saying is that game in rivalry games, for example, let's say, for example, we played Texas and we were number 25 in the country. And let's say Texas was number 1. Okay. The
Are we both undefeated like Michigan to Michigan State?
We could have 4 losses.
You can do OU Texas this year.
You can do anything.
Number 3 and number 4, Texas probably wasn't even ranked. But Texas came out and jumped on them, but OU still came back and won. So that still should be, well, it ain't going to count good for OU because Texas got like 5 losses now. But if Michigan only loses one.
Is in those type of rivalry games, anything's liable to happen, so it's not a shocker. You know what I'm saying? There's no underdog when the glove. All gloves are. I don't give a damn what you're.
No, but you can't take away the victory, though. You can't take away the victory. Is what I think is what Mark is trying to say.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
It's still basically a top 10 victory for Michigan State.
Yes, no matter what.
Yeah, no doubt.
No top 10 victories. And what they that's like with Michigan is they only loss came to a team that's a top 10 team. In OU, they saying that probably if OU had played a top 10 team, they would have probably took an L. So that's the reason why they number 8.
I think we can all agree with that, though, right?
Yeah. Wait, no, okay. Because if was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. They went out there ahead of their business. Unfortunately, everybody else ahead of their business. Granted, they look like
Shirley was a man, he'd be Uncle Charlie.
Right. But hey, I ain't on the committee, so. But they do look like a number 8 team. They don't look like a top 4 team.
Yeah, so we're gonna stop the bullshit. Okay, we lost to Kansas. Keep it real. In the eyes of the committee, we lost to Kansas. That game should have been. We should have come down to a 4th down.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So they and Tulane game and all the other games that was pathetic.
With that in mind, I think you have to say something about. You have to keep in mind that a freshman quarterback who was just recently inserted into the offense had the wherewithal to make that play so the team could win the ball game.
Okay, what they got to do with the rankings?
The eye test, it looked bad, but at the same time, to be able to step up and make a play like that to win the ball game, that should account for something.
Hell nah, man.
No.
That boy just cold. Listen, We better be glad we got a 5-star stud like that to pull us out of this
Absolutely, I agree
situation.
with you. I agree with you.
If we didn't
And I
have
agree
him, we
with your
probably
statement.
lost. We
Yeah,
probably
it was-
lost.
it was-
Without him, we probably lose.
And you making a point for
Yes.
them with that statement right there. Because basically, if they would have had
hard.
anybody else at quarterback, they would have lost to Kansas.
Yep.
We're talking about Kansas.
Kansas.
One of the worst programs in the nation.
No, I don't disagree with anything y'all are saying, honestly. Like I said, the only shocker about the whole ranking situation was just Oregon moving ahead of us. But I can not necessarily agree and say that
I agree
the
with
Oregon
Sean
win
Stapleton.
was a bigger win, but that was a good win. What Sean say? I missed it.
Well, first of all, he said, man, if Bama beats Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State went out, OU's in trouble. Then he said, college football committee told OU, no way you get into the college football playoffs, especially if OU drops the game. We behind Michigan, shaking my head. Nope, sure don't. Okay. And then he said, to be honest, we become a one-man show, and the committee said, we seen this show before.
Yep.
But with that being said, the committee seen this show before, and what have we done? Continuously win and make the playoffs.
And go lose in the first round.
And go lose in the first round. That's true too. So so with that being said, are y'all saying that they've seen enough of us getting there and just not being equipped enough to compete?
No, they're just saying.
Alabama beats Georgia, Ohio State runs the table, and Oregon runs the table. Hey man, we hopping Oregon. We hopping Oregon, bro. We hopping Cincinnati, and we hopping Oregon, bro. I'm telling you.
Yes, I think the team that got the worst end of the stick, and I think everybody saw it coming, was Cincinnati.
No, if we went out, I think we good.
Yeah.
There's no way if we went out, we're not in.
We would have beat the number 11, the number 10, and then one of them again.
Right. And I'm not sure. Listen, I'm not sure we're doing that. And that's one thing I said earlier.
But that's if they
earlier when I said we might go 2-1 down the stretch. And let's say we go 3-0. Damn, we got to do it again.
Yeah,
in the Big 12 championship.
Yep. And that's going to be hard to do, especially playing how we have played. But with that being said, I think, dare I say, and I'm not gonna say it because it would be BS if I did say it, but I want to say that we have the opportunity to start to gel a little bit with getting Redmond back. That might allow us to apply a little bit more pressure up front, moving Keylaw to corner, and that helps the secondary a little bit. I think you'll see the defense start to gel just a little bit within these next couple games. I say that, and it's been a whole. And just last week we did all agree that at this point we are who we are. But I think there's a little bit of light left.
All right, half full.
Yeah. Right. Hey, now the glass is half full. Go ahead.
All right. Now, what about this scenario? Oh, you beat Baylor, beat Iowa State, lose to Oklahoma State last game, beats them in the Big 12 championship.
A loss screws us. Any loss, we're out. Period.
But listen, Oklahoma State will jump to what, bruh? If they only have that one loss to Iowa State, and they rank number 10 right now, and then they beat OU, who's undefeated, where they jump?
They're gonna go up to 6-ish. And then you still have to keep in mind that the Big Ten they still got a little bit of ball to play around there. So Oklahoma State is sitting back licking their chops with the opportunity of possibly making their first playoff. If that scenario works.
What you say?
I said if that scenario were to play.
Wait a minute. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what scenario play out. They ain't making nothing. Damn. What scenario?
No, I'm saying if OSU beats OU in the regular season, but then lose to them in the Big 12 championship.
I missed the loss in the championship. I'm sorry. I was thinking you said beat them in the championship.
I don't give a damn. They beat them. I think they get screwed before OU would.
Oh, heck yeah. It'd be like that 1 year Baylor.
Yeah, it'd be like the Baylor year. They didn't make it.
That'd be exactly what it would be.
But hopefully, if they did, like, go, are they undefeated? Are they lost?
Who?
Yes.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, they lost to Iowa State.
Oh yeah, I don't hear nothing about it. That's why I laugh so hard. But I don't hear nothing about it. I almost thought like, damn, are they undefeated? Wait a minute. But nah. I knew they lost. To get them out of here. Only one lost team coming out of the Big 12 is Texas and OU.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And not this year. This year, they making it clear, like my boy Sean said, if y'all lose, none of y'all make it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. The way we've played, we don't deserve it with one loss. Now, if we go run the table and go undefeated,
man, we undefeated. I ain't worried.
Yeah, I can't. I would be pissed off if we didn't make it if we were undefeated, regardless of how bad we looked.
Man,
especially if it's 3 or 4 one-loss teams, that'd be.
Boy, it was already 4 in front of us.
That would be like, really, y'all really doing this?
No, they're not.
What's the schedule for this?
We got way more respect than that. So yeah.
Any of those Big Ten teams playing each other this weekend?
Mm-mm. But people talk about OU's final 3 games. Ohio State got some games, buddy.
Yes.
With Michigan State,
they might have somebody. Yeah, they got that's 2 of their last 3. That's some real games right there. We know Harbaugh finna choke it up though.
So what if somehow Michigan ends up winning the Big Ten? What happens at that point?
I don't care what happens to them. I mean, then they might get in, but OU in, they're undefeated.
Well, no, Michigan will for sure be in if they win the Big Ten.
I'm telling you,
what does that do for
Oregon? Oregon will
be
the one-loss team that is above OU right now that would get, even if they do run the table, they would be the ones.
Yes, they would get popped out of there in the Pac-12.
They get knocked out of there because ain't nobody in the Pac-12. Who in the Pac-12 is ranked other than Oregon?
It'll be OU 4, and then it'll be like Cincinnati 5, and then Oregon ranked after them.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, they're gonna have to do something about this, man.
What you mean? Do what?
About the playoffs? They need to hurry up and expand it because I don't. Too many times we've seen undefeated programs not afforded the opportunity to at least play it off.
No, this somebody need to get left out like that, because then it's going they conference is going to throw a fit. So like the Big Ten, like preferably somebody like the Big Ten or the ACC. Well, the ACC is already going to get left out.
No, when I say they need to go ahead and expand it, is because of teams like your UCF, your Wake Forest, your Cincinnati's who have ran the table or are currently running the table, and they have no opportunity of getting in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Big Ten, the ACC, the Pac-12, they don't want the 12-team playoff because they think SEC is going to have most of their teams in there.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying they need to get left out so they can be like, all right, we'll expand it so we can make sure that, like, all right, all the conference champions is going to the playoff no matter what.
Shouldn't that be the way it is anyway? I mean, if you win a conference championship, I think that's enough to say at least get you an entry, unless you're just a 7-5 team.
But then you're not giving the Power 5 teams a chance. You're not technically, like, the way they giving them a chance, but they not giving them a chance right now. So in theory, they saying that they got a chance, but they really don't because they never gonna get voted in.
So you're saying we got a chance.
What's the goal though? I mean, every team's goal is to go out there and have the best record.
Yeah, but like all right, they gonna put basically if 2 teams like Alabama and Georgia, they got the same record. They putting them both in, bro. The 2 top teams from the SEC is going just about, unless it's just one dominant team in the SEC. And the only way to get extra teams in there is to expand it, and that's the hard way that they gotta figure it out because everybody's salty that OU and Texas is going to the SEC. So That's the only
Which
way that
kind
they're
of
going to
honestly, I think moving in that direction, like far as bringing OU and Texas into the SEC, only makes it to me like they have to expand it because now you are saying like every year it's going to be at least 2 SEC teams in there every year.
Yeah.
From this moment, the moment they move in there for sure, it's already happened once or twice. Like, but it's definitely gonna happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you might as well go to 8 at least.
Because I mean, if Alabama is number 2 right now and they stay number 2 up until the SEC championship, bruh, like almost lightweight. No matter if they lose, they're gonna be in the conference.
Well,
I mean,
think if they lose in the SEC championship, they slide to 5. No lower than 5 though. They slide no lower than 5.
Man. But you like,
and they'll still be in front of a undefeated Cincinnati, and that's all I'm saying. You can't do that.
They already and they already basically telling you that, like, just about that they gonna make it already. Because like, if you losing to number 1, if Alabama does lose, you losing to number 1, and then Georgia, you losing to number 2. So do they even like?
Georgia's in if they were to lose, absolutely in.
I mean,
unless they lose before the SEC championship.
It'll just be hard for them to try to explain a 2-loss Alabama in there. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at it though, bro. Like, if they number 2, if Alabama's number, what is Alabama?
Number 2.
Bro, that's like, come on, man.
They already got it set up.
They already got it set up.
But no, if they have 2 losses, they will slide out of the top 4.
They should, but man, you know how this goes. They're gonna say, "Well, they lost to the best team," and but to me, listen, here's the logic. They're gonna say, "Well, they lost to the best team, so nobody else." You know what I mean,
a 1-loss OU or a 1-loss Oklahoma State will not be the 2-loss Alabama.
Hey, but listen to me. But I don't know why they just don't look at it like, yes, they lost to the better team, the number 1 team. But yes, they lost to them, and we don't need to see that shit again.
That's what I'm saying. If you have an L and we got
like, why not just say that?
Out of here.
Why don't they just look at it like that? Like, we already saw the result.
We've seen it. Get out of here.
But
give somebody else an opportunity, man. And that's why I say they need to go ahead with the expansion. Because you seeing too many teams, man. Like, what are we out here playing for? Right. If I go out here and bust my ass,
we know it took us long. It took long enough to get to 14. So
yeah,
it might take another 15 years to get to 18.
From what I've been hearing, they're not even thinking about 8. They're going straight to 12 if they do expand.
Whatever. All that means
now that I think about it, bro, shit, lightweight. Only way Alabama don't make it is if they get blown out by Georgia. If it's a close game, bro.
Yeah, they gotta get toasted.
They gotta get toasted, bro. So yeah, it might be Oregon, Big 12 champion and Big 10 champion. Yeah.
Word. Hey, Wesley Sloan, what up in the Chizzy? What up? Hey, I do want to take this time to say, if you just now tuning in, or if you ain't never been here before, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit the notification bell on there, man. Y'all gonna help us out to get some more people in here, get some more people in the chat. But what up, The Truth? Dart Trail. I see everybody coming in there. Richard Coons, I see Wesley Sloan. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we started a little early, Weston. You know what I mean? Had to get it going early. Got a couple things to do a little later. But we in here, man. And I see y'all commenting strong in there, too. Going back and forth. But, yeah, hey, I agree with you, Richard. The committee has set this up for the SEC and Big Ten. Or we can see it. But they both got 1 team in there, guaranteed, looking like right now. So At least SEC might get 2, and let's hope not. But yeah, back to the combo.
Is there a scenario? I don't think there is a scenario where we don't see a Big Ten team. Is there?
Nah, I think they got one in there.
Yeah, did they miss last year or the year before? They missed the year, didn't they?
It was the year before. Ohio State made it to the championship.
When last year?
Justin Fields was balling, baby.
Yeah, Trey Sermon.
He was balling until the championship. He balled against Clemson.
Trey Sermon got hit with that sledgehammer.
Yeah, he's still dealing with the effects of that injury, obviously.
Yeah,
he ain't looking
you
good.
can tell he ain't been right since.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just out here looking like shit. With my 49ers. We got 6th-round draft pick looking better than him. But anyway, Elijah Mitchell, shout out. What up, dog? 4-3. Sermon, 4-3.
What have you done for me lately?
They said, yeah, Big Ten locked in. The truth. I see the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So is it going to be out of the Pac-12 and the Big 12 for the final spot? Because I'm giving the SEC 2 spots, man.
That's what it's gearing up to be. But I can't. I just, for the life of me, I don't want to see a 2-loss team get ahead of an undefeated team. I would be really pissed off about that.
Nah, that's gonna be disgusting. That can't happen.
Disgusting. You can't.
Nah, they can't let that happen, man.
But why do you have them number 2 though? If Georgia loses to Alabama, so Georgia and Alabama ain't out.
The deal is they're number 2 because if Georgia does lose against them, Georgia automatically gets an in because they just lost to the number 2 team. So they're gonna run it back. That's gonna be the 1-4 matchup for the first round of the playoffs. So get ready for that.
Yeah.
Because one thing I can say about Georgia,
I might want to hear the truth.
I don't know that they can go down and score. Georgia's not putting up a
71, baby.
Shut up, man.
I don't think Georgia's gonna be able to outpower Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I think Alabama will win that game just because Georgia ain't scoring they ain't putting up a lot of numbers.
Listen.
Cowboys looking good though. Hey, Cowboys looking good though.
Georgia's only giving up, I think, 55 points all year.
Listen, Alabama better hope they offense can score on Alabama.
Alabama better hope?
Georgia better hope.
No, because Georgia's going to score.
Oh no, you said okay. You said Georgia better hope. I got you.
Because if Alabama can't make it a shootout, it's a wrap, bro. Georgia finna beat them up, bro.
Dude, I gotta just throw it to tight end, yeah.
Bruh.
Nobody in the nation can guard him.
The 19s wrong.
Hey, man. Hey, bro, I give Alabama 21 points. That's about the most that they gonna score.
But I do got a feeling Georgia gonna get their hey there wake up call some point.
Let's look at the remaining games on Georgia. Let me pull up their schedule.
No, I ain't even worried about who they playing. I'm just saying I think somebody gonna give them their wake up call. I ain't even worried about it because I know they get, you know what I'm saying? As long as they don't eat the cheese, I don't know. But, you know, they looking good out there, but this quarterback, is he really the real deal, Holyfield?
Listen.
Is he really?
Okay.
That guy? So I know it takes more than that to win a championship, you know what I mean? But everything else is legit. I'm just looking at him like, okay.
Oh man, you know them SECs, man. They all they got to do is have a serviceable when they have super talent around at every position.
I mean, I know that's what I'm saying. I mean, could work out, but I don't know if they that Alabama tough, like vintage Alabama. We'll see.
So I got Georgia's remaining schedule pulled up. They're going to run the table, hands down. Missouri's the best shot. Well, you got Missouri this week. You got Tennessee next week.
That
Charleston.
could be an upset, Tennessee.
The Tennessee? Think Heupel
I'm
got
just
it?
telling you, man, listen, I know Tennessee got smacked against Alabama with that last week, but listen, it was way closer than the score indicated. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
They played them tough until the end. I'm just telling you. Just watch out. I'm just saying. It sounds like victories, like they should be wins, though. They're going to be favored in every game.
I just don't think Tennessee got enough talent around. They don't have enough tank to withstand that. What's gonna be thrown at them by Georgia? I mean, we saw that last week. You know what I mean?
Quarterback play
as hard as they could.
Come down to your quarterback play when you're and how many big plays can your quarterback convert third downs and not turn over the ball?
But I did just say that, but they do also have Georgia Tech left on the schedule, which is one of those rivalry game scenarios.
Well, Dartrell London said Georgia's quarterback is hot soup. And it's not a compliment. Hey, Richard Coon said Heupel gonna do it for us, Tennessee. I'm telling you, man. Hey, don't be surprised, Tennessee, for the upset, man. Calling it right now. Don't be shocked. I've watched Tennessee. I've watched them play. I've watched them play 3 times this year.
They fought hard last.
And I watched Georgia play like 3 times. And I'm telling you, they might be able to put up a fight, man. And if they ain't within a score in the fourth quarter, don't be shocked for the upset. That's all I'm saying. Georgia should win the ball game, though. Georgia should win the ball game.
You had me going with the Tulane Cincinnati because I was watching that game last week. And I was like, oh.
Ooh.
And then I was like, oh, no. Here they go. But they had...
Gosh.
They had that Tulane had a 4-string quarterback.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh man, Weston Sloan asked me about Caleb Williams. He said, "Do you think he can explode for 5 touchdowns against Baylor's defense?" I give him 4. I'm gonna go to
David Randall. We talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna give him 4.
I'm not gonna give him that. I give him 3. I think we see more Kennedy next week. Kennedy is back on track.
Ooh, O-line, I hope y'all do show up.
Oh man, Georgia linebacker Anderson suspended for allegations, you know. And yeah. Things start to, you know what I mean? Start to take shape. Tennessee, baby. And we go, we gonna see what did he say? What's the name of the song?
I know what you said. Oh, I can't think it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Rocky Mountain Top or Rocky whatever. Top. Rocky Top all night long. All
night long. All night long.
Hey man, they say the Tennessee fans was super nice, but what they did to Old Lane, boy.
Hey man.
They was coming after Lane, boy.
Lane talking crazy, man, like he's about to do something.
Hey, Richard Coons, I agree with you. That number 99 on Georgia's defense, that is a man.
Oh, he's an animal.
He is a man.
He is an animal. I was like, oh my Lord.
I heard an argument last week. Somebody was saying put him in the Heisman race. Man.
I'll stop it. But yeah, he's an animal.
He's an animal to that caliber, but a defensive tackle will never, ever win the Heisman.
Man, closest thing ever been is with Ward Sapp.
Yep.
Nah, Dominican Sue, cuz y'all tripping.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Dominican Sue came through.
Forgot about old Sue.
Okay, he was like the second Ward Sapp.
Yeah. I tripping. One more recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sue was.
The thing about Sue, but Sue, kicking people in the throat.
Yeah, his dirty
kind of crazy
tactics kind of.
He kind of wild. Wild boy right there, man.
That man made what was it, 3 tackles in a row. I was just like, oh my God, I've never seen a D tackle just like run stop and then like 2 sacks. It was like, what? What?
No, he's incredible.
And this was OU and like the Big 12 championship. Like this wasn't Ball State he was playing against or somebody.
I mean, we have a habit of making people all-star game.
Weston Sloan, are you saying 99 from Georgia was only a 3-star?
Would y'all say 99 is more dominant than Sue was at Nebraska? I think is what he's trying to say. No, not yet.
He young?
I don't know what he is.
Is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I hope he's
senior.
I hope he's getting out of here somewhere.
God,
I'm on to the 49ers or something.
Yeah, I hope he's a senior.
He hell away from college football. My goodness.
Yeah, I hope he's a redshirt senior. Get him out of here. Yo. Oh, yes, it's stout. Let's see. Sue is more dominant. Yeah, Sue, it's hard to see anybody more dominant than Sue. The dominant Sue.
Man. That man went to New York.
Yeah, I think
he went to New York City.
You have to be sipping the Kool-Aid if you say that there was a more dominant D tackle other than Sue and then more recent eras.
I mean, if you got one better, you can say it.
No,
I don't even remember Aaron Donald coming out.
That was more dominant than Sue in recent football.
No, Aaron Donald wasn't like that in college.
Yeah, Mr. Jordan Davis is a senior. From Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah,
I think he went to the same high school as Robert. The big linebacker that transferred to ECU that played like 3 or 4 positions. Ryan Jones.
What up, Quiz?
What's happening?
Yeah, man. Let's get him out of here.
Get him out of there, boy.
We don't need him in there.
Man, let's think about this. What's he gonna do to our offensive line? That's an automatic double team we got to put on.
What is he gonna? We know what he gonna do.
Hey, he finna smack Andrew Ray around.
Man, that's gonna be nasty. Ooh, that's not gonna be a pretty sight at all.
He finna smack. He finna smack a couple of them. But you never know, man. They might
have. Gonna really have to dial it up in that game, man. Because I don't know how do you defend that with our situation that we have?
Roll out.
Get away from him, huh? Just get away from him. And then
there's gonna be a lot of rolling out play.
You gotta outrun them damn linebackers.
To roll out play action.
Yes, sir.
You can't do too much with him, but we can make a move and get the pocket moving and try to find somebody quick. But yeah, the quarterback run game, though, that's one thing that can negate the pass rush. But
I'm sorry, Weston Sloan. I can't agree with you on Andrew Rain putting up a fight against that animal. Weston said Andrew Rain will put up a fight. Trust me, he's talented too. I agree.
I mean, he gonna put up a fight though. No, Andrew Rain,
This is a different beast.
No, I know, but you know what I mean. He gonna hold it down. He gonna need some help.
He definitely gonna need some help.
He's gonna try his best.
Chris Murray, Marquise Hayes,
God willing.
Ooh.
You sending 2 at him at all times, man. and that's only gonna free up somebody else. That's the scary part.
Yeah, man.
And Grinch is gonna be like, they rented our stuff better than us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Nah, realistically, I mean, what we on? Baylor. Is it Baylor, Iowa State, OSU?
Baylor, Iowa
Yep.
State, OSU. Are we
Mm.
doing the tailgate next week? We gonna go ahead and get it jumping off, or we gonna wait for Bellum?
Excuse me? What tailgate?
We were
Wasn't no
asked to do,
tailgate mentioned.
yes, it was. It was asked to do a
No,
live.
it was
Well, no,
not.
you're right. You're right. I'm the one that said we gonna show them the grilling and everything, but they requested a live show for the game.
Oh, see, you talking about tailgate.
That's
What are
totally
you talking
different, bruh.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
Well, no, because I did say that we would show them the grilling and everything, all the good action. You know what I mean? So
But I mean, it's whatever. We can get to that for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. For sure.
for sure.
it's been a
But
while
we got-
since we've had that opportunity anyway.
But anyway, you got anything for the 2 shots in?
2 shots in. Pull it up.
Anybody want to start? Anybody got any gripes? Anything they want to get to?
What y'all got in the chat for? My only gripe was the Oregon jumping us, but I mean, I can understand it a little bit, but it just pisses me off that we're undefeated and getting jumped by a 1-loss team. But I mean, it makes sense a little bit.
My 2 shots in is everybody that's getting pissed off that everybody jumped is because we lost to Kansas. I don't care what it say on the schedule. We lost to Kansas.
Kansas,
Even though we won, we still lost
To Kansas.
to Kansas. Go ahead. You got anything, Mark?
Dark.
Well, hey, for everybody who want Alex Grinch gone, it's gonna be a whole lot of coaching positions open.
Yeah, so is.
And he's gonna be interviewing. Texas Tech is his first one. So, to me personally, I don't want him gone. I want to see him
either.
completed.
I don't.
It-
I
but-
think at the very least he deserves this year and next year. At the very least.
Mm.
Nah, he gonna be out of here. Cause that's
Yeah.
one thing. Like when I seen the article about
should
him,
probably go.
interviewing, I pulled up the top defensive coordinators in college football. He is number 3 on the list. Venables is number 2, and Golden from Alabama is number 1. But yeah. So we got what 247 says the 3rd best defensive coordinator. So
We got a couple of comments from the chat for the 2 shots in segment. We got Richard Coons coming in with Bama at number 2 is bull. I agree. Sean Stapleton says my thing is we behind Michigan.
Mhm.
Yep, hey man, I don't like us behind any 1-loss team, but you know I understand the whole Big Ten situation.
hey, Michigan probably beat Nebraska by 30. And we beat Nebraska by
And
6.
see, that's another thing that ain't gonna help us at all. Because if Ohio State got Nebraska this week, I believe. So let them go out there and put 50 on Nebraska. What's that gonna make us look like?
At Alabama, they didn't beat. Who has Alabama beat? Let me look at they
Right.
stuff. I just want to see.
It says Grinch proven he should be a head coach. Defense is not top 10. This is Quinn said, hey, you know what? I'm not hiring him if I'm college right now. To be honest with you, I'm not hiring my head coach.
I'm not. Listen,
I'm not. No.
When
What
you
is he? I
look
mean,
at-
no, for real. What is he proving?
when you look at what he did going into Ohio State, turning their defense around and turning as far as the numbers.
He did
wise,
what?
at Ohio State?
Man, he ain't what he turned around? They was already good.
Nah, but
And he
like I
Well,
said, as
I don't
far
even
as the
think he was
numbers,
he wasn't even defensive coordinator at
as
Ohio
far as,
State.
he was the co-defensive coordinator. But like
He
I said, as
was.
far as the numbers,
right, Cole.
yeah, he was
Yep.
co.
He was
I-
Washington State's defensive
Yeah,
coordinator.
he
Alright.
was Washington State's defensive coordinator. But what I wanted to say though, I'm not going to say like a team like a top Power 5 school maybe, but maybe somewhere like you get your UCFs or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to. I don't think he's Baylor or
Are y'all
some of
hiring
the top.
him? Are y'all hiring
Who,
Alex
Grinch?
Grinch to be head coach? Let's keep it real. If your job on the line, you the athletic director, and this is your first year as an athletic director, they just gave you, $1.5
I think
million.
I think
Listen,
I need to see a little bit more body of work.
Are
nah,
you hiring,
hey,
putting your job on the line for Alex Grinch?
Like I said, and it depends
depending
on
on who I'm picking out of.
and
Yeah,
also the caliber of school you're talking about here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, depending on who I got
If
to
you
pick.
Texas Tech and you Texas Tech, you know what you up against. Are you hiring Alex Grinch to be your next head football coach and putting your job on the line for this? That's the guy.
Not when you see what has gone on with the defense here.
112th in the nation, right? What do you
It hadn't
say?
been enough.
112 pass defense in the nation.
Nah, I'm not hiring him. Hey, listen, this is Texas Tech we talking
Let's
about.
keep it real.
We didn't see all types of defensive coaches go into Texas Tech and give up 50-something points. Listen,
and that's what's surprising about Tech even wanting to interview him. Normally they go after offensive minded guys.
They gotta interview everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless them.
But Texas Tech, but bruh, if you Texas Tech, you got to get the best who you can get. If you had to pick out let's say, SMU head coach, Alex Grinch, and Gary Patterson, who you picking?
Sonny Cumbie.
Gary Patterson.
Sonny Cumbie. The guy who just got dumped 52 to 21.
I figured him other than them bubs because I already see what they do. Yeah, whatever. Gary Patterson, what Gary Patterson about to do at Texas Tech? He couldn't even do it at TCU.
He's gonna do the same thing he did at TCU, and that's
probably
the
worse.
You gotta have somebody that's gonna be able to come in.
Man, that's gonna look like Chip Kelly at UCLA, man.
Hey, listen, if I'm SMU, I'm calling him. I'm calling Gary Patterson.
I take the SMU dude.
And I'll take the SMU dude at like Texas Tech or TCU. As long as he bring it in Lincoln Riley, little brother. If not, I might hire Lincoln Riley, little brother.
Nah, it's up. Nah, Lincoln Riley got to make sure he get paid. He can't let him sneak off like that's. He can't work for the ops. Yeah,
his little brother already worked for SMU, bro.
No, I'm saying he can't let him work for the ops.
Listen, hey, you better go ahead and pony up the cheese then to make it spot
put the money out.
Because
you gotta put the money out.
He out there with Tanner and Grant out there making them look good, baby.
Man,
Tanner out there balling. He gonna get drafted.
Hey, listen. God bless that GM. Draft him in the 5th round, 6th.
Hey, he still drafted.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the GM, whoever drafted him, they're not picking the top 3 rounds. No, don't do yourself like that. That's like drafting Landry Jones.
Guys, I see a lot of comments, or not just in our chat, but I've seen a lot of comments here lately saying that they wouldn't be upset if Grinch left due to our pass defense. Guys, we got to remember that we done had so many injuries, man. It ain't all on the scheme.
Hey, man, look, I'm about what? Hey, look, fam. I'm about to click up for Alex Grinch right now. Nah,
it's still 2 shots in, baby. So
it's still 2 shots in. No, Alex Grinch. Hey, man, I took up him a month ago. I told you I'm with the fans now, man. Get it back. Hey, if he wanted You want to go somewhere? Bye.
I mean, to me, I think he's
Hey.
done what he's supposed to do. He's
Bye.
continuing to try to find out who gonna step up and play ball, and it's hard to do when you losing somebody every dang game.
Nah, I'm keeping it real. Yeah, that's keeping it real.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
just kind of messing with y'all. But listen, but no, I wouldn't be too salty though if he left. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't be. Listen, I want him to stay. I'm
Right.
clear on that. I want him to stay. But if he goes, I'm not for to cry. No tears.
No.
So let's say he does go. Who do we bring in to replace him?
Man, I don't know. I didn't know they was bringing in Alex Grinch. You know what I mean? I don't know who the next hot guy is on the board. Like that. I mean, not like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be somebody that we hardly heard of.
Yeah.
Or that like either gets promoted up, which don't seem like that'll be the case with OU. We'll try to make some kind of hire, but
nah, ain't nobody moving up from this.
Nah, I don't see nobody from this group.
No,
this ragtag group of coaches moving.
No, but like
I'm not even saying it like that. I'm not even disrespecting them. But nobody has the credentials. Nobody has the credentials. I don't think.
I think. Well, I don't think he has the credentials to be but I think he's a good coach. The D tackles coach, Calvin Thibodeau. I think he's a good coach.
Man. Oh, Thibodeau good.
Yeah, but he's got to go somewhere else.
But I'm not. But calling plays, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know that.
Listen,
how would we know that?
But everybody else, or is it? It's either Kane and Thibodeau. That's doing a good job, but everybody else is just having so-so seasons.
Second time Weston Sloan's thrown the name Will Chamberlain out there.
Hey, and he said, I hope Bowman moves to safety. I heard he was practicing safety. So I heard on the unofficial 40. Shout out to SoonerScoop.com. This is not an ad. Go ahead.
What, Bowman moving to safety?
I heard he's practicing safety. And then they said Woody Johnson's back practicing, I think, or he had the pads on or something like that. So, like, maybe he coming back. Maybe they're trying to move position to where Key move him in, but keep him at corner and then move Bowman to safety. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Maybe it can be like a little honey badger or something.
Weston Sloan had a correction.
A big honey badger.
Right.
Weston Sloan had a correction. He was meaning
Bowman ain't 6'2", is it?
No,
Bowman is 5'9".
No, I was saying Bowman is safety.
Oh, I was thinking about Kid Nickel.
Oh, you think about the college Eddie Badge, man? Because he playing safety there, champ.
Yeah.
But guys, Weston Sloan Muschamp is an offensive guy though.
No, he not.
Oh, he's not.
He's not an offensive guy.
No.
You tripping?
Maybe he was coaching Waiting, baby. He was coordinator in Texas. Remember a long time ago, he was coaching Waiting.
Yeah, I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking of old boy that left Texas Tech and went to Florida. The offensive coordinator that was at Tech before Lincoln Riley. He was might have been head coach at Tech before Lincoln Riley was the coordinator there.
I have no
Y'all
idea.
know who I'm talking about. The one that he went to Florida.
I remember Muschamp going to Florida.
Yeah.
Well, Muschamp went to Florida.
And he wasn't an offensive guy. Am I tripping?
Defensive. Remember he was coaching Wade? Did he left because he was still waiting? Did he went to Florida?
Yeah.
Then he went to Florida. He got fired.
Okay.
Then he went somewhere else.
Went to South Carolina.
There you go.
I dropped the ball on that.
You get fired or is he still there?
Nah, he defensive coordinator somewhere.
Okay.
For somebody good.
Word.
Oh, is he on Georgia staff? I think he might be on Georgia staff.
Well, that would explain that.
But that would, hey, one of them co-defensive coordinators for one of them, somebody like Georgia, because I think they do have co-defensive coordinators. That would be, if Alex Grinch left, that would be somebody like that, but they would have to be a good recruiter.
Sir, but All right.
We need to
Anyway,
get whoever. Who was the guy that left?
look, man, we ain't get nobody.
We got Grinch, man.
Right.
We got
But no, I was
Alex.
gonna say who was the Alabama's former defensive line coach?
Man, I don't
Not
know.
this.
You know?
The guy that was. I can't think. He was
I
called.
don't
I can't
know.
remember who it was.
Larry Johnson Sr. for Ohio State is cold. He always pulling in somebody, but the Alabama dude, he always coaching his dudes. Like, they get cold dudes and they be cold. Get
Yeah,
to
that's
the
why I
league.
say whoever that guy was, we need to look at him. He can go get him. But how much of that was, just the school being Alabama?
Hey man, people ain't leaving Alabama.
Not and man, they coordinators and skill and position players are getting a ticket. Not players, but position coaches are getting a ticket.
Yeah. So yeah. So,
Yeah, man. This is what it is. But listen, I gotta go. So I gotta get the hell up out of here. I hope y'all hit that like button. Not very many of you. But now hit the like button for us, man. Champs. We're gonna get out of here. It's a bye week, so I don't know what we're doing this weekend. Maybe we do something, maybe we won't. But we definitely back next Wednesday for sure.
for sure.
Had to miss this Wednesday, had to do some things, but had to still do the show. And I appreciate everybody coming in. Everybody participated, watched, and commented for sure. Y'all the ones that make the show go, make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying in my Baltimore accent. And, yeah, but I holler at y'all, man. And for sure, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Let's get this up. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.